now that we find ourselves in the period of Sfirat Omer, just a refresher about a very important law. There's a machloket among the poskim. What's the halacha with regards to a person who forgets the Sfirat Omer one night? A person who forgets to count one night. Now we know that the poskim bring down that a person is able to count without a bracha during the day and save himself with regards to subsequent nights. But let's say a person forgets a complete 24 hours. He didn't count during the night, he didn't count during the day. Most poskim, the vast majority of poskim hold that every night of Sfirat Omer is a different mitzvah, very similar to, let's say for whatever reason, God forbid, if a person forgot to put on tefillin one day. Does that mean for the rest of his life he shouldn't put on tefillin anymore? Mapitom. Every day is a different mitzvah. Therefore, you missed one day, continue the next. That's most of the poskim. Ba'al halachot gedolot rules in Masechet Menachot, Tosfot brings them down, that by Sfirat Omer, all 49 days are part of one big mitzvah. And therefore, if a person's missing one day, the mitzvah is then incomplete. It's missing the temimot, the completion of the mitzvah, and therefore a person would not count anymore at all. Le'alacha, da'at Maran Shulchan Aruch is, like a majority of the poskim, that even if a person missed a complete day of Sfirat Omer, he would continue counting all subsequent nights. He has to continue counting, but because of the Baal Halachot's opinion that says that he's not able to count anymore, the halacha is Safek Brachot Le'akel dictates that he would not make a bracha from the next night and on. That's a famous halacha that everybody knows. Now the question becomes, what happens if a person's by one of the nights of Sfirat Omer, he's about to make the bracha, and then in his mind he starts thinking, 1 second, I don't know if I counted yesterday or not. He's misupak, he's in doubt. What's the halacha over there? We said if a person knows for sure, then the halacha is that he continues to count but without a bracha. But what happens if he's doubtful? So over there the halacha is, says Maran Shulchan Aruch in Siman Taf Petet, over there he will continue counting with a bracha. What's the reason? There's a double doubt, there's a safek sfeka. Safek number one, perhaps he did count the night before. Maybe he did. And even if he did not, maybe the halacha follows a majority of the poskim who say that even if he didn't count the night before, he's still able to continue counting even with the bracha. Therefore, dayenu to say that if he for sure didn't count the night before or the entire day, meaning he doesn't continue counting with the bracha, but when he's not sure and because of that there's a double doubt, that dictates that he's still part of the mitzvah and he will still continue counting all subsequent nights with a bracha. Have a wonderful day.